Super fun video coming y'all the way. So how to throw a hook. That's one of the hardest punches for me to teach anybody. So we're gonna dig into that right now. Let's get it. All right, it took me so many years to actually understand how the hook's supposed to work. It's such a difficult punch, especially when you're just learning. I have a lot of people in my classes. It takes them quite a bit just to get that hook down perfect. I like to teach the hook as, I always call it like the Mike Tyson style. I like to teach all my punches nice and basic and in tight, and then from there you can build your foundations and do what you want from there. So, how to do a hook. I'm going to teach you from the right-handed stance, and then I'm going to teach you from the left-handed stance, just like usual. Alright, so you always want to start on a good base, a good boxing stance. Just for the sake of this drill, you can have flat feet. You know, you want to flow around when you're boxing, but just for the sake of this drill, just to get it down, we're just going to have a good, nice base, good boxing stance. So you're going to have a straight line in between. You're going to hear me say this a bunch of times. I say this about every one of my videos. I think about that line in between my legs. It keeps me having a good base here. I don't want to be like this. I'm not in a karate style or anything like that right now. I'm in a boxing stance, good base. Alright, so I'm going to keep my chin down like usual. So that three. I like to teach the threes setting up from the two because it gets people engaged with their hips. So we're going to start off. We're going to have this two out here just like this. Alright, then from here, I'm going to pull it back. Now as I pull it back, I go into a slipping sort of motion. Alright, it gets my hips loaded up. When you throw hooks, the power comes from the hips. You don't throw your hooks from your arms. That just causes injury, and that's just wrong. That's just not the right way to do it. So we're going to come here again. We're going to throw that two. Our hips are loaded up. Boom. Just like that. Throw that two. Our hips are loaded up. Boom. We got the hook in there. All right, so let's get to it now. So I'm going to throw a 2, 3. So 2, 3. Just like that. Basic. So again, 2, 3. 2, 3. When I'm throwing these punches, I'm loading up each hip. I know this is very basic and it's like, this isn't going to work. But this is just to get the muscle memory down and learn the correct way to throw the punch. We can get advanced later on, but right now I just want to get that 3 down. Again, we're going to throw a 2, 3. Now let's get into a little more of the science of the 3. Alright, so I'm going to show you a couple wrong ways that I see a lot of my clients do. And it's just totally normal. I did the same exact thing. We don't want to start, I'm going to turn to the side. We don't want to start with our threes from here. So we don't want to go 2, 3. We don't want to go 2, 3 like that either. We literally want to keep it here, here. I had a boxing coach, he always told me, act like you're boxing in a phone booth sort of thing. Phone booth, a box. And that'll help you keep your elbows in and your hands up and make it where you don't throw those punches way outside that box. So again, I'm going to come right here. 2, 3. 2, 3. It looks like you're not getting a lot of power in that punch, but I promise it is there. Alright, so again, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Just like that. So right before that hook opens up, I'm here. And then my body's turning, Now it's opening, and that hook's landing. So in slow motion. Actually, I'm going to go to this side again. Just like that. A couple ways to get that hook down pat. I'm going to show you a couple. The drill I'm going to show y'all is an awesome drill. You want to stand beside a bag, you can grab a wall. Just for the sake of this drill, it's so much easier for me to show you beside a bag. What you want to do is you want to keep your elbows in nice and tight, and having this bag right here, the wall, whatever you have decided to use, helps you keep your elbow in and not throw your arm out wide like a street fighter hook over here is what I like to call them. So from here, you can throw your hooks correctly. Boom, boom, boom. Alright? But if you wanted to open it up a little bit, you're going to hit that bag and it's not going to work out. So if I tried to do something, I could not throw that hook. So only way you can do that is if you came back here and then you do not want to do that. It's not good for your shoulders, not the right way to throw a hook. You can't generate your power like you want to, like when you would use your hips. So that's the first drill. You can come right here and throw. So 2, 3. You can go 1, 2, 3. This helps keep it in. See how I'm hitting a little bit? It's keeping my elbows inside. Now, if you're hitting it too much, you can step away a little bit and open the elbow out a little bit, okay? So the next drill I want to show you is you're able to use your hips. Just a fun little drill you can do with your hips. So what you can do from here is you're here and here, here and here. So if I want to keep my hands down, I just come here and here. Remember, the hook, any punches in boxing, most all of them, they come from the hips. The power generates from the toe, knee, hip, through, torso, shoulder, fist. Just like that. So this drill, you come here, here. So 2, 3. 2, 3. So I did say I was going to show you guys the same exact thing, a left-handed stance. Everything is exactly the same. Just going to switch stances. 2, 3. 2, 3. So same exact thing here. Grab a wall or grab a bag. You can come right here and grab the wall. Boom. Just like that. A little bit easier now. Alright? That is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a lot. Watch this video. Try to understand it. Hooks are really difficult to learn. Once you get them, it's so much simpler. Thank you.